Good morning, Lagos. Welcome to your number one family radio station, Inspiration 92.3 FM. My name is 𝐈𝐍𝐒𝐏𝐈𝐑𝐀𝐓𝐈𝐍𝐿, otherwise known as Triple O, and this is Premier League Zone. I'm not alone in the show. Yes, I'm not alone in the studio, I should say. Bode Bruno is right here with me, and I've got Nicholas Ayamene. But they have been talking about Vidic, but we all know where that will end. By the way, it's Mystery Wednesday. So before we get into that, let me say hello to the guys first. Bode, a wonderful morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Glad to be here once again.
Okay, Bode is glad to be here once again. Manchester United fans are not glad to have been overworked in preseason. Don't worry, we'll get into that gist. But first, Nicholas, how you doing?
Yeah, very good, and also good to be here too.
Finally, the international break is over, so we are looking forward to the destruction of Liverpool against Manchester City.
Oh, that's what you think? Well, it's not going to happen.
That's what I saw in my dream.
It's not going to happen.
And United will continue their up and down.
The way we happened to Chelsea.
Focus on that.
Anyways,
it's a big problem.
Triple has this obsession with Manchester United.
I know.
The show yesterday, just 1 minute, he has mentioned Manchester United. Before the show, he has mentioned.
I've mentioned Manchester United because they are in the news. That's the thing. Okay. Because they are in the news. And
Chelsea are never in the. They are never in the news. News for
Chelsea are blocked to Premier League. News for what? One of the clubs are blocked to Premier League from. Oh God.
Anyways, it's Mystery Wednesday. But before we get into Mystery Wednesday, we have some news items to dish out. 0700 923 923 923 is the number to call to join the conversation. And also, you can send in your WhatsApp messages to 0817 313 6193. 0817 313 6193 is the number to send your WhatsApp messages to. And of course, on Mystery Wednesday, it is your chance to win yourself a recharge card on the show right here. Just guess correctly the mystery voice that will be playing on the show. Then if you are correct, then you have a chance to win yourself airtime on the show right here. But before we get into that, Manchester United will not let us be with their trouble. This morning I gave that update as regards Old Trafford's bricks falling down. The one I know, the song I used to know is London Bridge is falling down, it's falling down, falling down. But this one is Old Trafford bricks is falling down, because brick they fall, Old Trafford they stone people. Anyways, this time it's still about Manchester United. We hear that some Manchester United players believe that the team's poor start to the season was caused by Eric Ten Hag's overworking of the squad in preseason. But do you believe in this? Is this a point?
Oh well, you can look it from both ends. Some players find it difficult to get going after an overloaded preseason. Let's not forget Tottenham Hotspur's last season under Conte, where he had to.
Son collapsed actually.
Yeah, the Son collapsed, and even with the rigorous preseason, Tottenham couldn't just get going when the season kicked off. So maybe the players do have a point, but again, it's always good to have a proper preseason under your belt to get going in the new season. But possibly these United players are just too lazy to cope with the.
It's funny how people that cannot press on the field of play are complaining that they're overworking them. Like, we are not even seeing the work.
No, they can be very tired if you look at how last season was composed. World Cup in the middle of the season, basically. A lot of players didn't even have that time to rest.
Injuries here and there.
And if you've noticed, a lot of injuries so far this season.
So the team has been stretched.
Yeah, so.
Okay. We also hear that Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag will not let Raphael Varane leave the club until the summer transfer window. I don't know. He was a prize asset. He was well respected coming into Manchester United. But like I say,
he doesn't have the legs for the Premier League actually.
That's the more reason why he should leave, because Manchester United seems to be disrespecting the man. This is the same thing that happened to Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling, tired legs, went to Italy, played for how many seasons, still playing.
I mean, leagues are different.
Okay, finally, when they get to let him go, I'll tell you, Manchester United, they will regret that move. I think he has so much to give to them, but I think his requirement is surplus requirement. Okay, let him go.
Okay, you think Manchester United will miss Raphael Varane?
Nah, totally.
Anyways, still more news items before we get into the mystery voice. We hear that Ruben Neves is not expected to leave the Saudi Pro League Al-Hilal in January. That's as regards talks linking him to Newcastle United, and that takes me to the talk about the vote against Premier League clubs not being able to sign players from club being owned by the same owners.
It's an unfair situation, Triple O.
It's
something everybody should, maybe vote against. But some clubs have come to say, okay, they want it because it pays them. Clubs like Manchester City, Chelsea, and the likes of them, they are only saying yes because they can actually. That's why they want to get Neves at January. So it's an unfair advantage. Imagine if Manchester United are struggling at the moment, then they have a player somewhere, they now bring the player and they now start making headway. Then it's unfair to other clubs just because they don't have any parent club or they don't have somebody who will sponsor them.
Now, it doesn't really. I don't think it really matters because if the January transfer window opens, you can sign any player you want as long as you are within the FFP and you have your money.
But
remember, so the same way you can sign.
Remember, it's only player coming in, not going out.
Nicholas. Now, when you look at that list, you look at the fact that clubs have been involved in Appian.
Exactly.
Are the ones there?
Newcastle, Manchester City. These are Saudi-owned clubs,
and Chelsea is not being owned by Saudi.
Yeah, we mentioned Newcastle and Manchester City.
Is Qatari, not Saudi.
It doesn't matter.
This is the public investment fund.
Soiled.
Yes, it's only somehow.
So you start to imagine today. Should Everton have collected their own?
Imagine if one of these clubs can actually bring Ronaldo back to the Premier League.
I know this is not going to happen, but I'm looking at the possibility of having Benzema, Ronaldo, Ruben Neves, all these superstar players.
How about the ones Chelsea are capable of doing too?
No, Chelsea don't make any club in
Saudi Arabia. Just Strasbourg.
Strasbourg has nothing to offer Chelsea.
Now Chelsea they send players go Strasbourg, make them go develop.
But it's a loss for Chelsea. That's Chelsea's own problem. But other clubs are actually getting advantage.
How many Premier League clubs have owners who have bigger clubs elsewhere? How many? Aside from Newcastle United,
Manchester City,
bigger clubs elsewhere.
Yes. Or big clubs elsewhere.
There's also is it Newcastle?
New York City. That's the other club.
There's Lyon also. There's Lyon also. I think they're connected with the team in the Premier League as well. They both own Lyon as well. So there are a few of them anyway.
Anyways, we have a break right now. Let's go for this break. When we come back from this break, we will get into Mystery Voice, open the phone lines, and get your reactions on the show. It's still Premier League Zone on your number one family radio station, Inspiration 92.3 FM. Don't go anywhere.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.